Hi guys, all loaded up ready for the Doorslammers this weekend. It's Thursday afternoon and we are loaded up, as you can see. Unfortunately, when I got it on the trailer, the dash has decided that it's not getting the CAN signal, so it's not giving me any RPM or water temperature or anything, so I've had to resort to plugging in the laptop, which is obviously quite big. So looking for a little 10-inch tablet of some sort with a USB device, USB connector in it. That might work. Otherwise I might have to get a new ECU depending on what's wrong with it, whether it's got wet or not. I don't know. But yeah, I'll show you the setup when we get it all strapped in. It's quite a big laptop, so it should be fun. Right, so we're here at the Doorslammers, all set up. Everyone's in the pits. I've had a couple of runs. Lee's had one run and Mark's just had his second run. Unfortunately, drama, as the Doorslammers is. He's broke his crank, of all things. So that's obviously not good at all. So that's his weekend over. My weekend's going okay, but not ideal. My dash, as I said earlier, packed up, so this is the setup I've got currently. As you can see, I've got my laptop strapped in there. I mean, it's not going anywhere, it's properly in there. But okay, so cut off then, don't know what happened. So yeah, following me along. I've got a good feeling about this weekend. We're going to do well. I only need to go 3 rounds or more to get some money. 5 grand win. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously in with all the big boys. They've all got the gadgets to do their numbers. I'm in the manual, so let's do what we can, but I'm confident. So follow along and wish me luck. Right, okay, so day 1 over. This is my new crew chief for today. She's been absolutely great, so thanks for that. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Anytime.
She's going to help me for main event as well.
Yeah, I am.
So we've got the Barbie on, as you can see. Everybody's
cooking me a
chilling
burger
out.
for doing so well.
Yeah. So Chloe's Mark's girlfriend, if you didn't know. We've had a pretty successful day, apart from Mark. Obviously, earlier I told you that he's broke the crank. Lee's done a PB, and then he's done a 0.00000 light, which is probably the 3rd time ever it's been done here. I've done a passenger ride. I'll show you that next.
I must admit, I don't ever remember Taylor going that quick before. So he's knocking on the door, his first 7. Apologies if I got that wrong, but yeah, cracking pass. This is Darren Huxley.
Darren in big bracket, shall I assume?
He certainly is.
So it did it 11.52, I think, 119, which is massively surprising. So I'm well chuffed with that. So I've got my new tablet set up. I'll show you that now. Lewis is here. He's going to be my crewman tomorrow.
How about now?
Yeah!
How about now?
So I managed to find a tablet local in Rushden, which is like 7 miles away. This is my shift line, so it'd be better than the laptop. All good. Mark's had a few now by the looks of it.
Yeah, I can't speak apparently.
So
I crank.
oh shit. So
Too soon.
yeah, so unfortunately this is the end of this engine for now. I think it's fairly salvageable. Hopefully it's not done any major damage. Obviously the crank braking is not good, but hopefully maybe a couple of rods, maybe a piston and a hone or something, and we should be good. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to have a drink now and enjoy the day, enjoy the last of the sunshine, and see you tomorrow. Lancaster bomber fly past. Beautiful. Comes in for a bombing run.
See you all here in a minute.
That's beautiful, that, isn't it?
I'm sure they come over here now.
Oh yes.
Banking again.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? So day 2 is Saturday. We done a practice run, which I'll show you now. This morning, which was really good, 11.18. So we're chuffed with that. Don't know where that really come from, although I think with my new dash setup the revs might be a little bit different, so I need to start logging and see where I'm shifting, but I think I'm shifting higher, which is keeping me in boost longer, so I'm going to keep it like that. You know, I'm very close to the limiter, but it does seem to work because the boost isn't dropping off enough. So and then I've just done my first round against a German fellow in a blue car, as you can see now. Unfortunately, he dialed in 775. So he's quick, really quick, and I dialed in 11.18. So yeah, as you saw, he was coming on me so quick. I just had to keep my foot in, and I could see him flash in the mirror, and I thought he's coming quick. So obviously he was doing 170 odd mile an hour at the end. So I just flat out all the way, and I broke out. So, but I've done a PB, so yeah, not good, but good. So I'm happy with that. So this afternoon, do maybe a grudge race against Charlie Stewart, hopefully. He pulled a red light, so he's out. Lee's out as well. He got beaten by Vic Parsons. So yeah, we're not very successful Huxley day, but yeah, we'll have some practice runs later and then do it all again tomorrow. Okay, so day 3 of Doorslammers. This is the Sunday. We do it all again. We're going to hopefully do a bit better than round one. Let's see how we go. I'm going to try and take the aero off the bumper I think this morning and give it a run. It's good air, we've got a tailwind still. So yeah, let's see if we can beat my PB again, or if it makes any difference making the so-called aero that I've put on the bumper off. So yeah, wish us luck and follow along. Cheers. Okay, test pass done. That was successful. I took the aero off the foot to see if it made any difference, and I think it's making the air in the intake temperature lower. Obviously it's getting a bit of air in there, so I think that's helping. So we're going to leave it off for today, and it looks better with the gaps in the bumper, I think. Although people like it with the aero in, so I don't know. Jury's out. Let me know what you think. What would you prefer, them with or without? Because it seems to make no difference. I think what I gain in you know, aero, I lose in air temperature. So yeah, I think it's a 5-degree difference in the temperature. So we've just been called for the first round, so yeah, let's go and hopefully do some V8 slaying. That puts me out of that round, so luckily get a buyback opportunity. So Dad bought me back in for 50 quid, and we'll try again to get into the show. So yeah, let's go again.
To the next round, it is 8.8 and 100. Best to catch up to him. David is off the throttle and it goes 8.20. Legs, 128 and the 8. It is going to be Ahmed Jamshed with an 863.
Red light.
Red for Jeff Cowley. He takes the win, a 34 and a 32. Let's see him get the finish line first. The semi-final spot to join Kev Jenkins and 2 others yet to be determined.
Even though it's going sideways for most of it. 906 and 460. Place in the semi-final draw. Reaction time, however, he's only just in front too. 8 flat to an 892 Dusty.
Got away with it again.
Okay, this is your pylon then by the looks of it. Big bracket.
Kids down there to pick up.
Lee Huxley.
Going to break the beams on it.
Lee sent me a message and it's disappeared off my... Oh, here we are. So Lee Huxley, when he came ready to announce his sponsors actually, well, so many of them. ABC Tiling, ASD Engines, Barbertown in Worcestershire, Blackpole Powder Coating, Davis Plumbing and Heating, Drain Cure and Son, Lovington Homes. He took too much. Wait, 926.
926. Okay, it's come to Sunday afternoon. Unfortunately, I got after buying back and winning that race, well, a red light. I went into the next round. I pulled a 0.4 light, which is absolutely shockingly bad. So got myself to blame, but I also misshifted into second, so it was a disaster if I'm honest. So I've just done 2 runs with Kirsty. We always have a grudge match at these things, so that was fun. Again, I've done a 0.26 light and a red light, so yeah, I just need to dial my lights in again. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so it's been a great weekend. Lee is still in. He's just gone into the final now, so I'll show you that, and hopefully he comes home with a win, and then we'll film the presentation. So thanks for watching along. I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments on the content or what you like about it and what you don't, then please let me know, and I can fine tune it for what you guys want or like. But again, thanks to my sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. Absolutely brilliant. Impact Group, PowerMet, S&D, Frankster Graphics, VP Racing, and Huxley Motorsport. So absolutely couldn't do it without you guys, so thanks very much for the support, and yeah, so hopefully we'll see the final now, and Lee's getting the win.
Looks like the final of the big bracket.
Yeah, 3 classes to go.
Well, Julian's now got some spending money for his holiday till next week, hasn't he?
So the Dark Horse Mustang for Lee Huxley. My goodness me, he's used this event as his own private cash point. He won in 2018. He was runner-up on the Sunday on the 2019 Double Bubble event. He won on the Saturday in 2022. but he hasn't been to the final since then. Here he is, though. He's back in the final. Will he take his third win in the big bracket? It's his fourth final. Going alongside Laurie Bamford. He wasn't even going to enter this event. He was a last-minute entry. Nick Williams convinced Laurie to give it a go. And okay. And he's in the final. He is in the final of the big bracket. Laurie Bamford or Lee Huxley is going to lift the big money at the end. £5 to the winner, £2 to the runner-up. The Darlings, 987 for Laurie, 858 for Lee Huxley.
I know. Goodness me. So Laurie's way out in front. Can Lee catch him and not break out? Laurie's on the brakes and Laurie takes
Laurie
the
Bamford.
money.
Listen to this. Laurie Bamford 009 on the line. Oh, sorry, on the reaction time. He takes the stripe by 0-1. Having said...